It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Second down, here's Pickett. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Here's Pickett. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to, even though he does it well.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They fire this one quickly to Austin. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. In motion right is Austin. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Calvin Austin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 57. Right side.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. You look at the Steeler defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up past the 30. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Now Pickett will look to pass it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pickett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense.
He's got a man complete. And caught in the end end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Trey Palmer, 51 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
43,
Well, CD, you kind of feel
43.
like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this... That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Miles Boykin, 75 yards. And the Chiefs get a bit closer.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying...
There he goes, right side. Big strides, look at him go. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Harris will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Najee Harris, well built for work down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up, but I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
Again, it's Harris. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find...
And this time he is in. Yes. Najee Harris with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Come back. Right, right.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Hey, color. 15. Easy.
They're going to try and throw. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll send Austin in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. Now, I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing now is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Hey, 57 color. Right side.
Mahomes now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of...
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawkers is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pacheco. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Attack, attack! Attack, attack! Yellow!
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And now they're in the hurry-up. That's caught. It's Austin left side.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Throw left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. Here's Mahomes to throw. That'll be caught. It's Toney. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 37 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Pickett now on first down. That's caught downfield by Pickens. He's got room to roam.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.
Now here's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Attack, attack! 43! 43! Hey, rip lift. Hey, let's get it now. Let's get it.
Now Mahomes. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
7 yards. That's good.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their 38. Completes it to Austin.
Into space at the 45.
And all the way up to the 46. And quickly they get to the line. In motion right is Austin.
Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pickett now from the gun here. Completes this one to Pickens.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Now Pickett.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And
oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They hand this off to Harris. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 3. Pickett will look to throw it here.
Flushed out right. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
They'll try to run with Harris, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out, and the Steelers are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Open man right side is Tony.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdes-Scantling from 17 yards out.
And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Chiefs 24.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is,
it's caught inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Austin's got it left side. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. To the air on first down with Pickett. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Head to 60, head to 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go!
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
That's a gain of 3.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And now here's another interception. He's to the 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Steelers 63, Chiefs 24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. That one goes for 24 yards. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal Good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw, Pickett. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He got 29 yards that time. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today when you're in that zone.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the try here for the point after. And this is off the left, upright, and through. A trick shot there, but a point is a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Fire down these two. Hey, Sunday. On
1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice. Obviously, your training camps, your off season. But on game day,